Hello all. So a lot's been going on again around the planet. Let's do a really quick war update on what's happening with World War III. Apparently with the Paris attack there came many more attacks in multiple areas throughout France. And everybody would have told you that this was going to come. You know, the guerrilla war that the ISIS group is now fighting, who were once the Mujahideen, which the U.S. made to fight Russia back in Afghanistan, which has now blossomed into Al-Qaeda and ISIS and every damn thing else. But it is a group of Middle Easterners who are just fed up and are trying to take over and come up with a horrible type of living situation. But the U.S. has been feeding tons of military ammunition to the bad guys. I mean, now they've got loads of surface-to-air missiles. And we've already seen the Russia plane come down, and now it comes out that there was a British plane that was almost hit by a missile. So my advice has to be stay away from airplanes. Just stay away from flying and traveling for a while. You know, this is not the time to do it. I really don't think it is. And let's show these corporatists that won all these wars, if they're going to have wars, we're not going to spend any money, and you're going to lose out in the long run. You're just not going to sell anything, any services or any goods, because people are too scared and they're going to be in their homes and not feeling like going shopping anywhere or even opening up their store. So let's move on over to the climate summit that's coming up. What a crock. This will do nothing, as all the others have done nothing. What a lot of people are trying to get across, to stop the $450 billion subsidies to the oil cartels every year from all the nations combined, and put that into alternative energies. And we'll never need to use things like fossil fuels or anything like that again. So that's what we're saying this year, but during this summit. But the best way is to use your car less, really, and just look at what you use that uses plastic or oil in some way or another, and just cut back on it. Show the corporatists that we can go ahead, all 60 of us can get together and pull the money out of fossil fuels ourselves. You know, you think, oh, that's not going to make any difference. Well, if you're doing it and you were to put out a video about doing it and you got 60 people to follow you and so on and so forth, we could spread the word. You guys could spread the video. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to talk to you about was how people are talking about the two front runners are Bernie Sanders and Trump. Well, you've got half of it right, but the real true paid for front runner is Hillary Clinton. She has all the super delegates. She will win Super Tuesday without a doubt. She's got it down. She is the nominee. She was the nominee from the very beginning. Bush was supposed to be the nominee on the right, but right now, which I still think he'll become the nominee because he'll have all the super delegates. But right now, Trump and Sanders are kind of playing this game. But my suggestion is if you want to start solving problems, let's move all of our votes over to Jill Stein. Just move them over there. I know not a lot of you guys vote, but the ones that do, move them over to Jill Stein. Whether she wins or not, it's the principle that really does count in a democracy. It's not, this thing about, well, I can only vote for somebody who can possibly win. Well, see, there's no way you can get away from these horrible parties that fund Al-Qaeda, who fund ISIS with all these airdrops and sales to these horrible Middle Eastern countries, and constantly drumming up war for the war machine. That's what all this is about, is the war machine is about to make billions per day if we can get a really big World War III going here. But I have to ask you, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting about? Terrorism? That's been around forever. You're never going to win against that. Never have. Look at all this bullshit that you put up. All this spying and border guards and all this stuff. And look, the terrorism still happens. You can't stop it. Try becoming a nice person. I think that would be a lot easier than trying to bully your way into the planet. There's one more thing, as I keep listening to our friend, and he keeps talking about the liberals and the lefties and and the socialism, the socialists and all this stuff. He's got so many, he just has a hate for every group out there. Why not we all get together, throw these people out of office, and go about living a normal life instead of the war life? These people are no more left than, and Trump is right. He's just a conservative, a corporatist. He's just into money, that's all. As long as that money comes into him, he says no to minimum wage increase. Of course he would say that. Corporatist. You know, he's got his, but fuck everybody else that doesn't get theirs. You know, he's not going to make it easy on you. You have to go out and somehow get a better job or something than what he pays. That guy makes me sick. So anyway, there's the update, and I appreciate all the great comments on the last videos. And we've had 3 rains now, but unfortunately it's just not doing anything. It just keeps running off the ground. But today it's been 54 degrees and freezing winds, and I appreciate all the ups and the downs and the new subscribers. Keep hearing somebody coming along. And until next time.